May we all humbly bow down to all graces of all Buddhas and all the great perfections. We would like to declare removal and cancellation of all deluded desires and expectations within body, mind, eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and sensual pleasures that is added on in sounds, smells, tastes, touches, and shapes, in mental elements, and in all of taking in of any feelings, thoughts, recalls, memories, and all the practices for achievements or attainment, worldly and spiritually, for mindfulness, concentration, contemplation, special insight, meditative power, wisdoms, supernatural powers, authoritative powers, black magic, curses, prayers, wishes, commitments, obligations, all the expectations and projection for any relationships within the families, fathers, mothers, sons and daughters, husbands and wives, relatives and friends, enemies, those kind supporters, societies, small and large, countries, homelands, nations, and all the global connections. We would like to humbly declare removal and cancellation of all deluded desires and expectations, and all the fixation within concepts, ideas, lifestyles, how we live the life, by our own opinions and meanings, attitudes, doctrines, dogmas, beliefs, disbeliefs, belief values, biases, these are the conditions we have made by our own mind, by our own opinions and meanings. They create obligations, including customs, traditions, we would like to declare removal and cancellation of all vengeance, revenges, all the harbor thoughts to get back to someone, all the fixation to resentments, hatred, love, goodness, badness, right or wrong, true or false, and all about dualities. And all the mindsets or projection of the mind to be specific, to dwell within itself to any states of feelings, emotions, thoughts, or spiritual attainment. They make the mind narrow, not extensive like all the enlightened ones, who blessed beings, who open up beyond opening through that which has nothing to do with anything, which is, in other words, is called emptiness or voidness, nothingness, sunyata nibbana. May we humbly bow down to request for a forgiveness from all graces of all Buddhas, Mahabuddhas, Bodhisattvas, Mahabodhisattvas, Pacceka Buddhas, Mahapacceka Buddhas, Arahants, Maha Arahants, all the great gurus, great masters, the grace of Luang Por Posi Surya Khemarato, the grace of fathers and mothers of all lifetimes, all the embodiments of the great perfections, all the Buddha seeds, for all the karma, all the causes of rejection, rejecting their words, rejecting their warnings, ignoring their blessing, rejecting their form of blessings, using one's own opinions and follow one's own opinions and belief and faith or disfaith. May we request for a forgiveness statement for all the stubbornness, not listening to all graces for whatever they have said, listening only one's own opinions and beliefs, which is narrow, unable to extend the minds for others. We would like to request for forgiveness for all the cases of karma, of chasing those embodiment of the great perfections, to face difficulties and to be far from the graces. And all the hurting and harming one another, physically, mentally, verbally, causing unending karma among one another. May everything be forgiven, including all the cases of karma using mindfulness, concentration, contemplations in black magic to hurt and harm others, or in order to gain, to get, to have, to be, to become, and overpower someone or something. We would like to declare removal and cancellation of all narrowness of the mind, using one's own opinions and meanings, unable to extend for others. And all the narrowness to grasp for more of life, more energy, rejuvenation, and so on, which is the desire that is added in the lifespan, unable to yield to the nature of deterioration, of declination. May everything be ahosi, ahosi, ahosi. When we are too specific, from moment to moment, all that nature of coming and going, it is dropping itself moment to moment. If in each moment there is grasping mind, or the projection to get, to gain, to have, to be, to become, then there is no yielding. There is no dropping. When it just in the point of dwelling in any state of mind, it cannot be open. It's trapped in that narrowness. Its trap is within its projection, within its goal, and striving to get there. We gotta know that the energy is depleted because there is just taking in. Nothing is given out. Just taking and taking in, taking in, taking in. At some point, you are depleted, exhausted, tired, no energy. And you wake up also no energy. When you want to sleep, you cannot sleep. Because just taking in all the informations by looking, seeing and knowing, moment to moment, only taking in, consuming and consuming and consuming, feeding the pleasures, feeding the desire, feeding for satisfaction through looking, through sights, smells, fragrance, tastes, touches, forms, and hearing what one wants to hear. This is the projection of the mind that is running by the desire, overpowered by the desires, delusion and delusive attachment. From moment to moment, from moment to moment. Such is a realm of existence. And unable to see through what is what. Why you are depleted, why you don't have energy. Because consumption, it means also consumption of energy. That's why no energy left. And then striving for energy, striving for life forces. And then trying to solve it by the end result, thinking that one can gain it, one can obtain it. We need to give out, open up further than just the idea about life forces. Give out. This also doesn't mean that you want to gain when you give out. Giving out means giving out. Nothing in the expectation from giving out. Life force is not life force. It is the infinite force that we are giving out. That which is not about being limited or unlimited, being finite or infinite. Open up with everything as such. And everything is from not attached even to the non-attachment itself. Not grasping even for the non-grasping itself. Everything is from not involved even within the non-involvement itself. Then it will dissolve the idea about gaining or obtaining life forces. It will dissolve the strife to gain, to get, to have, to be, to become, to achieve, to attain, or vice versa. Know how to give out. Giving something that is ungraspable. Something that is from your merits, blessed fortunes, that don't have any fixation to itself, which is called emptiness. Then it can purify and dissolve all the grasping minds, all the ideas about achievement, goals, and all the projections of the mind, all the strives to get to somewhere, to achieve something. To prolong the life and not yielding to its nature of declination. Living like that, in that kind of striving, only create more depletion and a lot of fear, concerns and worries and stress. That's what's happening within the worldly people, and including some more subtle grasping from the spiritual practitioners. When they strive for enlightenment or empty the mind, give out. Giving something that is ungraspable. Everything. Use the reminders. Everything is from that which has nothing to do with attachment or non-attachment. Let's open up beyond opening, awakening beyond awakening. Everything, everything, everything. Remind yourself. Then it will not make your mind so narrow, just being specific and dwell within itself in its own state of feelings, emotions, memories, consciousness, and all whatever one desires for. Life or no life doesn't matter. Why worry about that? Why worry about having more energy, more life force? Give out. Don't just consume. Moment to moment, you are consuming earth, air, water, and fire, inside and outside. There is death already, death of karma with the elements. But if you know how to give out, the payback is there, and you can balance the death with the natural elements, and death of your own karma with anyone and anything, all included, all at once. Extend it, scatter the infinite force with everything simultaneously. No need to be concerned if you have life force or not. Moment to moment, it is a transit. What is there to be grasped? Even not grasping is not it.